Welcome to PowerEdge. Today we're asking, is America really running out of power? Last week, I attended a webinar with leaders from the data center, energy, and infrastructure industries. I expected to hear discussions about AI, chips, and new data center construction. Instead, the conversation kept coming back to one thing: power. Now, if you've been following the news, you've probably heard people say we're running out of electricity. You've probably heard concerns that AI is going to overwhelm the grid. You've probably heard people worry that data centers are going to raise electric bills, consume too much water, and strain local communities. And those concerns are real. But what surprised me was that the experts on this panel weren't saying America is running out of power. What they were saying is something much more interesting. The challenge isn't always generating electricity. The challenge is getting electricity to the right place at the right time in a way that makes economic sense. Think about it like a highway. The problem isn't that there aren't enough cars. The problem is that everyone wants to use the same exits at the same time. The electric grid works in a similar way. A region may have available power, but that doesn't mean a new data center can instantly connect to it. It doesn't mean the transmission infrastructure is ready. It doesn't mean the utility can support the load. And it definitely doesn't mean the project can move forward tomorrow. That's why industry leaders keep talking about transmission lines, substations, utility approvals, and interconnection queues. One term that came up repeatedly was grid scarcity. Not because electricity doesn't exist, but because access to electricity is becoming a competitive advantage. In fact, one of the panelists had a title that really caught my attention: Chief Energy Officer. Think about that. Not Chief Technology Officer, not Chief AI Officer, Chief Energy Officer. That tells you everything you need to know about where this industry is headed. Developers aren't just looking for land anymore. They're looking for powered land. Investors aren't just evaluating buildings anymore. They're evaluating certainty. Can the project get power? How long will it take? What upgrades are required? Who pays for them? Because every delay costs money, and every uncertainty increases risk. Another thing I heard repeatedly was that communities are becoming more involved in these conversations. Residents worry about noise. They worry about water usage. They worry about higher electric bills. And whether you agree with those concerns or not, they are influencing how projects get developed. The future of AI isn't just a technology story, it's an infrastructure story. It's a power story. And according to the people building these projects, the companies that secure power first may have a major advantage. So the next time someone says we're running out of electricity, remember, the challenge isn't always producing power. The challenge is delivering it. And that's becoming one of the most important conversations in the entire AI economy. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm Katie with BSD PowerEdge, and I'll see you in the next episode.